G'day everybody, welcome back to Tavern Keeper, welcome back to the Blue Fox Tavern. Hope you're all doing well. In the previous episode, I felt like we were just barely keeping on top of everything to keep this tavern running. We do have a few problems to address, and one of the biggest problem is our unhappy employee here, Stacy, who's still asleep right now. And she's mainly unhappy because, well, I think she was unhappy because we got her to remove a nest and we didn't realize that she was squeamish. So let's not do that again, shall we? But she's also unhappy because there's a few too many people in one staff room. And yeah, she sort of wants a little bit more privacy, I think. So we're going to want to maybe just divide up some rooms and just make sure that she's staying in one of the rooms with the least beds. And apparently I just saw there that she wants a 2-star staff room, which is a bit painful, to be honest, because it does involve adding quite a lot of value to those rooms, but that's okay. I mean, we've got 5,000 gold, so we should be able to achieve that. The other thing is we've only got a couple of rooms for accommodation, and they're not really very well decorated at the moment, so they're all still just, I guess 1.5 stars or something like that. Or no, not even. Sorry, they're half a star. So anyway, let's get on top of things initially, shall we? So we've got no grilled skewers, no stews, no candied boar jerky or bread. Holy hell! How did that happen? I was sleeping on the wheel, that's how. Okay, we need so much stuff. Shoes unavailable, ends in 3.1 days? Gosh, there's a lot of weird stuff happening here. Do we have any delivery? Yeah, deliveries going? No, doesn't seem like it. Let's get all of our ingredients sorted first, because that's obviously very important. Let's get our farm hens. Let's do 3 batches, because we need those skewers cooked as well. We're almost out of stew, and why don't we have the tentacle stew? I don't understand that. Did something happen to cause us not to be able to make the tentacle stew anymore? Or I don't see any ingredients, so that could probably be the issue. So let's get gaffer spuds as well, and yeah, fast delivery, of course. And then let's shift over to some more expensive ingredients. Actually, sorry, maybe we should deal with just making sure we've got enough booze as well. Sylvian longleaf. Oh, that looks very fancy. Blue cheese, which I will never order again, I don't think. So let's order all of those. And then, yeah, I mean, people seem to enjoy the candied boar jerky, so let's get these. And we need Lakeland cabbage and the devilfish tentacle. Should we do a version of the devilfish tentacle with the other ingredient that we just saw, which was like 4 stars? Anyway, let's maybe mull over that, because there's a lot of space in the kitchen at the moment, and I feel like we're at the moment underutilizing everything. So yeah, we don't have the necessary ingredients. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? We need to bomb these nests, absolutely. I mean, I didn't even realize things were dirty, so anyway. I mean, if I ever open my own tavern, guys, you know that you can't trust whatever goes on in that tavern. I am so behind the 8 ball on everything. Oh my god, there's another one here as well. That's horrible. We need to get rid of that as well. Wisteria, what's going on with you?
Hey, boss, that little dragon is back. It's burning things again. Some of the off-duty adventurer patrons wanted to slay it, but I think it's just a baby, so I thought maybe we could just handle it. Your staffer watches with concern as the tiny dragon flits about the rafters like a trapped bird. Its puny flames singe the furniture as it chirps terrible threats. Aha! Burn, peasants! Feel the devastating heat of my dragon breath!
Yeah, we've got good chances here. Swat it with a rolled-up gazette. Yeah.
You snatch up a nearby gazette and swat at the tiny dragon.
Alright, let's do it. Perfect.
Your swing connects, and the teeny dragon tumbles end over end through the air, spitting and sputtering. Its yelps are replaced with a gleeful giggle as it flies haphazardly for the door. Vanquished by a true knight among the rabble. I can't wait till I tell my friends I got in a real-life battle.
Real life, sure. Thank God for that, because I really could do with less fires right now. We fought so many fires in the previous one. Let's hope that we don't have to fight so many more, but I mean, that depends on how clean we can make this place as well. Cleanliness is a bit of a problem. I mean, as shown by the amount of nests that we have. So yeah, I'm just waiting for ingredients to just make sure that we can, like, keep all of the meals running. So let's just wait until that problem is addressed first. Yeah, okay, so that's one meal done. And then we should... Oh, did I not order mutton? Yeah, I think I didn't order mutton. Sorry, guys. So let's just grab some mutton right now. Okay, so those are our meals done. Let's just take a look here. So... the spuds are gonna get used, Lakeland cabbage is gonna get used as well. I think things are looking okay. Bread. So we've got no bread in stock at the moment. I suppose I should have ordered some flour. But I'm no longer going to order coarse flour. And instead, we're just going to have the fine flour version of the bread, which means I can just take the coarse flour version off. Yeah, so let's just untick that. And let's untick the blue cheese as well, no longer being offered on the menu. No green fruits. But everything else is looking good, so yeah, let's do that. And yeah, we should hopefully get some bread in as well. Now, the next thing to address immediately is staff happiness. So I think Stacy is getting very close to being critically unhappy, right? So we need to make sure that she is happy. And one of the first things that I can think about is dividing this room. Although this person sleeping in the bed doesn't doesn't make things easy for us. So let's see. First things first, though, maybe I just need to divide the night shift team and the day shift team. And as I said, I think I'm having trouble deciding where each team should be in. The night shift guys, like, if I put them there, are they going to complain that it's too noisy? I feel like the night shift team should be out here. But then, we only have like 4 people, or do we have 5 people on the night shift? If I put them there, maybe they won't be so disturbed? by people sort of walking around and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. And then someone did leave a comment about scheduling when cleaning happens for certain rooms. So I'm curious to look into that. But yeah, let's go with my original idea of having the night shift here and then the daytime shift here. So to do that, what I need to do is I need to assign people essentially their beds, right? So let's just take a look at the schedule. I wish there was a way to group night shift and day shift. But anyway, so Sheena is day shift. I mean, she has no complaints at the moment. We can shift around people if we need to. So preferred staff, Sheena. I don't know what this reserve all for means exactly. But anyway, let's focus on assigning people their beds. So Liam, I think we already have Liam sleeping in a bed, right? Like this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's okay. And then we've got Alton. I don't think Alton has a bed just yet. Let me just have a look at this. Velarani. So let's get Alton here. And then... Alright. Pressing the wrong keys here. So Velarani already has a spot. Wisteria. So Wisteria can go there. And then... Codri. Alright, and then, well, again, keep going to the map for whatever reason. Shamara. Actually, hang on. Sorry, I should be assigning these rather than saying preferred. Or is preferred better than assigning? Because, you know, what's important is people do get some rest. And if they so happen to take another bed, then so be it, but... Ferdebrand. So Ferdebrand needs a spot as well. Let's give him this one. And yeah, let's just sort of watch how things play out. Obviously, the most important is making sure that Stacy is happy. Actually, sorry, before we even continue, let's just make sure that the night shift people have their beds as well. So Stacy gets this one. And next is Alton. Actually, sorry, my bad, not Alton. Ermengarde. Ermengarde gets this spot, maybe? Actually, come to think of it, maybe I don't need as many beds because the different staff can actually interchange using certain beds, right? That's an idea. Though if we assign a bed to a staff member, I think that means that only they can use the bed, right? Like, so if we go with preferred, can we put 2 people? Let me test that. Marilora and Ariel. So let's take a look. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I have not thought about this at all, guys. So you can actually have less beds for quite a lot of stuff. I wonder if some staff would complain about sharing beds, though, with other people. That could be a problem, maybe? Look, we've got the space already, so I think we may as well use it, right? Sorry, who was it that we needed to... Yeah, we needed Ariel and Marilora, right? So Ariel gets that one, Marilora gets this one. So, actually, do we have 1 bed too many? We might. Anyway, let's sort of monitor that, because I'm expecting to see Stacy's happiness levels climb a little bit more, but I am sort of keen on moving this bed so that it's not sort of awkwardly in that position. Yeah, okay, that looks much better. And we can sort of squeeze that in a little bit more. I do want to see if I can use this space, if possible. Yeah, we'll have to sort of figure that out. Prezzies, which I've been ignoring. But we've seen a lot of this stuff before, so I'm sort of going to speed through that. I might pause every now and then if I see a very interesting looking present. So, stock. Breakfast rolls. We're out of breakfast rolls. Okay, fair enough. Let's get a couple. Actually should have gotten express, but that's okay. It's not too far because it's coming from Halflington. But yeah. Oh, in the previous episode I didn't really do any decoration, did I? I really was just struggling trying to get on top of stuff and really worried about Stacy. So just have a look here. Okay, climbing to 40%, that's looking good. But she did say that she wanted a 2-star staff room, right? So perhaps there is an opportunity to make that happen. So, let's maybe shift things around a little bit. I think that'll work. I think we can maybe squeeze that there. And since we've got a hearth going here, I think we could probably get a hearth going here as well. And we can get rid of the potbelly stove. And that should make this entire area...
You're remarkably adept at smashing things with a hammer.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, we should be able to make things a little bit warmer. Actually, come to think of it, we only need to make a smaller room warm, right? Because we're going to divide these rooms into 2. So I might need to sort of scoot this around a little bit, or maybe scoot it over a little bit. There. So why not? Let's do the room division right now, because people are sort of not in the way right now. Okay. So I need to figure out where we've decided to house Stacy. Are people sleeping in the right beds? That I'm not entirely sure, actually. Let's drop down to 38%. Too cold, 2-star staff room, too many others in the bedroom, death dodger. Okay. I think it's probably going to get better though, because we've just divided the staff room a little bit, but she does want that 2-star. So, I guess I need to figure out whether or not she is unhappy having like 4 beds. Maybe it needs to go down to like 3 or whatever. We could like have a need to play around with that. It's after hours. We don't really have a lot of staff serving these people. Oh, fires. Yeah, place is getting a little dirty. Let's go fight the fire. Okay, they'll need to fix that up. Let's get you to repair that. Oh, actually, no. Oh, no. No. Let's stop that. Because we can't command her to do anything. I forget. Yeah, okay, we've already gotten -5, not our puppet.
So,
Oh, man.
why isn't Merriman called Humanton?
Gherkins. Sure. And I should, again, check on our stocks. So morsel soup, apparently we're not able to make it. Why? Oh, gaffer spuds. Yes, gaffer spuds. Let's purchase some gaffer spuds. I think we should also be able to get, at this stage, more mutton as well. And hang on. Does the morsel soup need gaffer spuds or maybe it needs the carrots? Hang on. I need to check our menu. Morsel soup. No, we need gaffer spuds for those. What about the mutton stew? We need gaffer spuds for those as well. Sorry, I forget what we were using for the different dishes. So we do need one more gaffer spud. Still looking good on flour. But I think we should purchase more booze. I think we might be running a little low on the Mudweiser actually, so I'll need to just quickly grab that. Alright. Goodness me. Wisteria. Can you go repair that? No. I need to maybe just get someone to prioritize that. Yeah, okay. Very good. Alright. Let's check on the happiness levels. 37. So, I'm not seeing bad modifiers there. But it might happen once she returns back to her, like, bed. Let me check on the night shift people, and I just want to see what kind of roles we've got going. Server, generalist. So, I'm just wondering whether or not the reason why these folks like to sort of hang out in their pajamas is because, Maybe they're not night owls, and that's why. I thought night owls would just mean that these people just don't like working at certain hours. Yeah, so we've got the night shift. Hang on. Night shift folk over there. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Patrons left early because they couldn't find space to do the following. Eating food. Okay. It's alright. I mean, only one. What's going on here? Morsel soup. Where's the morsel soup, guys? Man. It's so hard to be on top of everything. Gordon Ramsay would not be proud. He would be very, very upset with me right now. Good thing I don't work in the restaurant industry, for real. Stacy, still unhappy. Really just trying to understand what's going on. It's still too cold. She wants a 2-star staff room. Okay, so let's just figure out where she's staying. Sheena, Alton, Shamara, Hysteria, Caudry. Hang on, did we not give Stacy a specific bed? What the? Sheena. What I'll do is I'll pinch one of the beds here. So Stacy can stay there. Shamara's gonna have to move. Shamara gets that one. And I think there's quite a lot of value in this room. That's why I'm putting Stacy there. And then I'm gonna add more value to the room by simply placing down decorations and stuff, right? So let's just take a look. So Starry Wreath. Why not? It's a bit random, but it looks alright. Ogril with a pearl earring. Sure. Why the hell not? Can I not reduce the size? Hang on. Maybe I just need to place it down first and then we can play around with the size perhaps, or maybe I can just play around with the size now. Oh, this is... No, I can't exactly play around with the size without destroying the piece of art itself. Let's just do that. That's fine. Doesn't have to be too crazy. So let's just take a look at the... Yeah, here we go. 2-star staff room. Fantastic. Oh, man. The needs of these people. So let's keep monitoring that Stacy is going to be happy, hopefully, after she spends a little bit of time in her new room. And I do want to... hang on. Is Stacy a night shift person? Oh, maybe she is a night shift person. My bad, my bad. Sorry, I should have checked that. She is a night shift person. Ew. Yeah, that's the that's the reason why. Sorry, guys. Let's put Shamara back there, and then did we put Stacy in here? Ariel. Maybe this one? No, we haven't really assigned Stacy anywhere. Let's put Stacy here. And then, yeah, we'll get a little bit more value in here. So let's do... I would have to say a potbelly stove should be enough, and then we'll get some decorations in here as well, just to bump the quality up a little bit. Candle shelves? Why not? Why not? So, how are we looking here? 2 stars. Fantastic. Alright. Man, I really want to stop just like juggling, keeping this place afloat, and start doing like other stuff, because I would like to be able to expand our accommodation a little bit more, and also get 1 star for all of the beds and stuff. Sorry, bedrooms rather. So what's required for the next star? Just room value. Okay. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's maybe just address that immediately. So I think we could get that using some furnishings, perhaps? Yeah, maybe. I think that'll bring the value up. Oh, almost. Almost. And maybe a few paintings will take us over the line. So I'll put "Are you a doctor?" right there.
Our accommodations have earned a 1-star rating.
And then I'll do Ogrel with a pearl earring here. Perfect. So both of these rooms are now 1 star. We can get 2 stars for both of them, but we need to increase the value even more. So yeah, that might be a struggle actually. What kind of decorations do we have that would be so expensive that we would be able to get things over the line? Mr. Pugly? Maybe? A lot of these things are not really worth that much, all things considered. Maybe the timber hutch is better than having these things. Yeah. Sorry, I know I've just placed them down, but for the sake of getting over the line, we need more expensive stuff. There we go. So, how are we looking? Still needing more value. Maybe a few more paintings here and there might do the trick. Opera Orc. This thing is gigantic. Why is it so big? I would love to reduce the size, but I can't. Something else that's gonna give us the value that we need. How much value do we need? Oh, it's close to 200, about 150. All right, candle shelves might get us there. Bookshelves. Oh, some of these shelves are worth a little bit. Yeah, maybe we can do some of these. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Whoops. Let me get those back. Yeah, I think the... Oh. That doesn't look too bad. Let's do... that there. That there. Scrolls. There. There. Are there any rugs that would be worth a lot of money? So that would be very nice if we could just simply get those in. Or these pipes, I mean, I don't know, the aesthetic doesn't quite match though, does it? And I'm running out of space for a lot of these. That's why we need bigger rooms, to be fair. How much more value do we need? Maybe I can get something small in to bring us over the line. We need about 80. So... what does manage bedroom do? Oh, okay, just decides on the price, I think. So... do we get Mr. Pugly in? The china cabinet is worth a little bit. That's alright. I'll put these in. I think that looks nice. Are we 2 stars? Yes, we are. Fantastic. Alright, time to keep monitoring Stacy though, because, yeah, still very, very worried about how she feels. She's very demanding, isn't she? A corpse by any other name, undead lobbying group, the Afterlife League, is petitioning for the term halfling to extend to the undead. I think we've read this one before. Banshee ruins karaoke night. Goblin jewelry fad raises cultural appropriation concerns. What are gnomes anyway? Okay, so cleanliness though is becoming a concern. So what hour are we? 4 p.m. We're still on the day shift. Let's get this room polished. Storybook. Again. Oh, the inspector. Again?
Building inspector, here's my card. Your stage isn't up to code. 5 degrees.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep paying him 15 gold.
Indeed.
I guess maybe he just like keeps coming regularly to collect that payment. Let's see. Just trying to figure out who I can use to clean. Polish the floors in there. I think we haven't really done any polishing in the kitchen, have we? That looks good. And I'll get you to... Are you still on duty? Let's polish the floors there. Yeah, we're starting to see fires because the place isn't clean enough. Oh, I thought we just polished this place though. Oh, it's still a little bit dirty, that's why. Alright, let's prioritize fixing that. Marilora, not your puppet, so we can't really tell her to do anything. And where are our working staff? Stacy. Stacy, can you please clean this room? Okay, she is off now though, so I'm gonna have to get the other team to work on that. Speaking of the other team, where are they? Ariel. Ariel is a, yeah, server. Where's everyone else? So we've got Marilora, Codri, Ermengarde? Yeah. So she dislikes being a janitor though. Man. Problematic, this this night shift team. Oh, hang on. There she is. Stacy's coming. Yeah. Okay, Stacy is on the night shift. I don't know why we couldn't get her to clean before. Let's get her to clean here. Too cold. She's still complaining about the place being cold. Where? Ah. We need to maybe prioritize lighting the fire? I think I'll probably need another person who's good at the that one skill. I can't remember what it's called. Dog's body. That's it. Oh, okay. Dina. Good at dog's body. She's a berserker though. Do I want to advertise? Maybe not. Yeah, let's do Dina, and I think we can essentially just get her to focus on that job specifically. So, she's not a generalist, she is a dog's body specialist. And she shall be working the night shift. Hang on. Sorry, let me go reset that, and I just want to see how many hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I can look at that here. No, that's the wrong person. Dina. 12 hours she is willing to work. Alright, cool. So, 3 there. Yeah, and another, what is that? 9 hours. Let's just see how things go with her sort of taking that role. She's got the uniform as well. I've never had someone whose only job is to do dog's body work. Merchants here. Let's check out what's going on. So, Ooh, stone flower mushrooms. I'm gonna get the sylvan longleaf. And we might start making additional dishes. And to do that, there's a few things that I want to do. So, we should maybe get rid of that door. And move this slightly over this side. And yeah, I can move the pot over there, and then I can get probably another one right here. Could probably fit another one in, to be honest, but let's not go too crazy for now. And yeah, I'm going to create a meal, but I probably do need the ingredients to come in first. Speaking of ingredients, let's just deal with stock. So we need more flour. We probably need more spuds and the game hens. Sorry, is it game hens? Farm hens, rather. We're already out of those. Fine flour as well. Breakfast rolls still going strong. Mudweiser seems to be very popular. So let's get a couple more in. And then... Wyvern haunch. Wow. Okay, I didn't spot that before. But perhaps maybe we should get one. And we can get other things from here as well. And we might make meals from some of our very expensive ingredients once they come in. Yeah, so the idea is that hopefully Dina will be able to keep a lot of these fires lit, things repaired, etc., right? So that way things will always be warm, hopefully. So let's take a look at Stacy now. 41%, okay. Climbing slowly. What's going on here? Soup pot, no meal is selected. We are kind of waiting on ingredients to come in. Not quite. Oh, did I not get express delivery on that? I don't think I did. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, I don't exactly have to choose who I want to do specific tasks. I don't think. Are we calling this place clean already? Why can't I right-click and have it cleaned? Or maybe I do need to select the right person. Oh, okay. I can't clean it any further, apparently. Let's polish the floors then. Yeah, she's going all the way around, through all the hallways, and polishing everything, getting rid of all of that dirt. You haven't finished, like, cleaning all of it, though. I wonder if Shamara's not happy that I've commanded her. Actually, I haven't specifically commanded her, have I? Oh no, she's not the one with the problem, so... It's cool. It's cool. Oh man, things are getting crazy. Delivery? We have... Yeah, we've got the haunch now. That's great. So, let's create the meal. Only the finest food here at the Blue Fox. So, drop that water in. The Wyvern haunch. And the Sylvan longleaf. Let's create that. So, And let's assign that pot for that particular stew. And things will be golden. Okay, we're climbing the 78%, that's pretty cool. I haven't exactly been getting entertainment, right? Like, I did say, what was it, the previous episode, that we've got entertainment now. And I failed to hire entertainers. So, let's get some entertainers in. We've got a few groups going as well. We can definitely... They want nectar, though. Okay. I'll not accept people who want to drink nectar because I do not serve nectar in my tavern. Okay, let's do that. And yeah, let's just see how that tracks. And yeah, still keeping an eye out on Stacy. Now, should I play around with a bit more decoration? I think I should. I mean, I feel like I could decorate a little bit more at the actual taps, but I feel like maybe some of the walls are a little bit empty as well. So let me do a bit of decorating around here, actually. So, I just want to see if I can get some like posters and stuff, like signs. That would be nice. So, because we had like handbills and stuff like that before, right? Posters. Huh. Yeah, I actually want stuff on it. So, no tunic, no service. Cheap brews. Well, we're not exactly offering cheap brews here, though. Our brews are a little bit expensive. Let's get a few things in, and we can sort of play around with size and stuff like that later. I think I want like a couple of those simple handbills. And then escargot advert? Sure. Yeah, let's play around with the rotation and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, making sure they sit flat on the on these surfaces can be a bit tricky. And I don't want them like really straight or anything like that. Something like that looks good. And then I do want to just like squish them a little. Perfect. Actually, come to think of it, I could probably like remove one of them because we'll be able to duplicate stuff eventually. Nice. So let's just do that, but I think what I'll do is I'll make this one a tiny bit smaller. Okay. Let's rotate it a little bit. Yeah, I like the idea of having just a smattering of haphazard sort of posters and stuff like that. In some of the more rowdy areas, you know, where people are having a little bit of fun. Hence why this is near the dartboard. The horsebill, sure. Is it too big? You can argue that it is pretty large, isn't it? I might squeeze this down a little bit. Bit more rotation. And That looks alright. And then next one, our escargot advert. Let's reduce the size. Doesn't look too bad. Can I introduce anything else over here? I think maybe what I could do is I could maybe do where the hell did that go? Oh, there it is. Maybe one more. Just upside down one. Can I make them tinier though? Doesn't look too bad. Okay. Don't know why, but kind of looks interesting. Close and personal, sure. Up there. I don't think I need to edit that one. Then we've got other surfaces on this side we could probably decorate as well. Let's get a nice smattering of a few pictures here and there. And I think we could play around with rotation and stuff. Anything else? Small painting. We don't want it to be that small. It's tiny. What is this? Painting for ants? I don't know. Don't really like that. For whatever reason. Medium painting. Why are these so tiny? Okay. Looks kind of interesting. Let me back out of everything and then let me also chuck I reckon we can chuck like a shelf or two back here. Yeah, that kind of looks nice. I do feel like I want to sort of change things up around here, though. I don't feel like we've got the right decorations in this space. So, I feel like maybe we can rotate that. Maybe have a few paintings here. Maybe another shelf. Might need to be a smaller shelf, though. Okay, that looks good. We'll probably need to put a few knickknacks and stuff like that on top of it, but I'll come back to that. I think that's enough decorating for this episode, and then we'll do a little bit more in the next one. How are we doing for our accommodation here? So we're just waiting for the right patrons to arrive. So I guess that'll just naturally happen. So one thing that I've failed to do in this episode is to, well, I guess I've still failed to make Stacy happy. But that's actually climbing though. So she's at 46%, so we're, I guess, doing things right. As long as we've got good staff rooms. So 2 stars here. That's 2 stars as well. I think this one is probably only a 1-star staff room. Hopefully she doesn't step into that staff room ever. But let me just quickly have a look at where she's at, modifier-wise. And yeah, she still thinks it's a little cold. So is there a way I can address that? Perhaps maybe we just need to warm up this space here. That could be a thing as well. So if I get a, cause there's a potbelly stove over there, but I reckon maybe if we have one more on this side. So hallways, don't exactly have the option there, but if we go to the tap room, I think we can just simply steal potbelly stove from there and just place that. Let's put it around here, and maybe that might help sort of distribute the heat, rather, a little bit more. So let's just take a look at that. Yeah, okay. Mostly things are looking warm. There's a smattering of cold here and there, though. So I wonder what the deal is there. Maybe we can shift her bed to this side to avoid the cold. Do you have a group visiting? Let me just take a look at the pab a little bit more and see if we are not going to get a few more customers in. What do these guys want? Oh, okay, we can serve these guys. Let's get some entertainment in. Yeah, I think we're doing things right here. 53%. I mean, we did put in a lot of effort there, trying to make sure that that we meet her demands. Very demanding staff member. But you know, she's important part of the team. Oh god. Our camera has just gone out of whack there. So I'm expecting this to climb a little bit more. She's still complaining that it's a little cold though. So what's the deal there? Maybe it is the position of her bed, to be honest. So, before I forget, I think it might be appropriate for us to just, like, shift things around so that we don't have an issue. So I think she's staying in this bed, right? So yeah, that's Stacy's bed. Yeah, I reckon she'll be able to be warm in that bed. There's only 2 beds in this room, so there's an opportunity for us to hire another staff member if we really need to. And I don't really think we need to assign people beds at the moment. We should be able to get away without needing to assign the beds. So how am I getting 2 stars here? I'm not entirely sure where I'm getting all that value from. Maybe it's just simply the candles. These candles are like 5 stars somehow. I don't really get that, but man, we have not progressed much in terms of expanding this place, so we do need to sort of get another hallway in on this side, and well, it's gonna lead into some nicer rooms out here as well, so I'm sort of thinking about stealing some part of the staff room for more accommodation. We could probably move the hearth on this side, and then we can sort of take this space for more accommodation. I think that's the plan. One more check on stock before we wrap up. So let's take a look. Farm hens are good. Gaffer spuds. We probably need some mutton. We probably need 2 batches of gaffer spuds though, so let's get another batch. And we need more fine flour. Let's get a couple of batches of that. Game hens, no, sorry, farm hens. Let's do a couple of batches of those as well. So big order here. Actually, we do have some mutton, so maybe I don't really need the mutton. Yeah, let's do that. Definitely need some tentacle. So let's order some tentacle. Wyvern haunch. I think we need some wyvern haunch. We've got 8 in stock for the stew, but I reckon we should have just some spare stuff to continually serve it, right? So let's go with that. Do we need express delivery? I mean, why am I being so cheap? No, like, we may as well, we may as well get it. Tentacles. Boar jerky. Gherkins. Yeah, more gherkins as well. Hang on. We need Lakeland cabbage, don't we? To cook with the tentacles, I think. So, yeah, let's do that. Boom. Alright. I feel like I'm spending a lot of money, but then every time I sort of look up at our finances, it's like, we are doing really, really well. So, there is no reason for us to hold back. So, anyway. Guys, I reckon this is a good place for us to call it an episode. So, again, another episode where I feel like I haven't been as productive as I wanted to. But we're starting to see happiness climb back up for Stacy, which makes me happy as well as a tavern owner. And I think all that's left to do in the next episode is to, well, continue to expand our accommodation, and also I would like to maybe play around with the scheduling of cleaning the various rooms. So I need to figure that out. Maybe I might do some testing between episodes or something like that. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode of me sort of just spinning a whole bunch of plates in the air. And yeah, if you have, obviously dropping that like definitely helps. Stay true. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.